Happy Friday, TGIF. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Hope you guys had a great week. This is Gennaro, owner and founder of your restaurant, Gone Social. Now, guys, on this Friday evening, I want to launch a new video series. If you're watching from YouTube, thank you for watching. If you're watching from IGTV, thank you for watching. Please like, share, engage. If you're watching from YouTube, please click the subscribe button below and the bell icon next to subscribe as well. Guys, this Friday night I want to focus on the definition of two different words that are commonly found, seen, and used on a daily basis in any forms of marketing, especially social media and digital marketing strategies. Product and brand. Now, this should ring a bell, especially if you're a restaurant owner. Okay, I grew up in the restaurant industry, and believe me, I've known the difference between brand and product for a long time, and probably didn't realize I knew the difference as much until I started engaging in social media marketing. Then it started to make more sense. Then I started to realize that there's a big difference, and sometimes we get these two things confused with each other and intertwine them often. And that a lot of times can really ruin your social strategy when you're trying to attract new customers. It can be complicated and confusing to your audience that's seeing your advertisement on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and so forth, because it's not written up correctly. So I'll give you an example. If you're like a restaurant entrepreneur and you have not outsourced your social strategy, why you have not done that as an entrepreneur, in the restaurant business, I do not know. Because I know growing up in the restaurant business, my dad worked 18-hour days, just about every night, especially on the weekends. If he was lucky, 12, 13 hours, right? There's a lot of preparation, a lot of things you do before the doors open, and a lot of that stuff hasn't changed. Just because social media is here now and it wasn't then, there's a lot of those aspects of the business that has not changed. So if you're a restaurant owner, an entrepreneur of some kind in the restaurant business, and you're trying to create a lot of your content, most if not all, first and foremost, please stop doing that. Outsource it, because you're going to save yourself a lot of time and down the road a lot of money, and you're going to keep yourself from being very stressed. Trust me, guys, it makes the world of a difference, especially in this specific industry. Now, one thing that I came across on my computer here a short time ago, like I mentioned a couple minutes ago, was brands and products and brands. I'll give you the soda example. Okay, so you have Pepsi, you have Coca-Cola. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to use this example and this example only, right? Pepsi is a brand. Coca-Cola is a brand. The soda is the product, right? Now, if you're out there and you own a restaurant business, I'm just going to throw this example out to you guys. And I know I started talking about this earlier and I forgot to finish my thought, or I did not finish my thought. I went on a bit of a bird walk and I apologize. But when you put out a Facebook ad and you're typing up some content, and the content is geared more towards, say, for example, your product, but the picture is more about your brand, or let's say the picture is more about your product, but the content is geared more towards your brand. You see how that's kind of intertwining itself? So, for example, if I owned a restaurant and I want to start a Facebook ad on a Sunday night for the following week, and hopefully it starts taking off quite a bit by Thursday, Friday night, because that would really typically be your goal in a situation like that, because typically the restaurant weekends are Mondays and Tuesdays, even if they're open on those days. And I put out a Facebook ad that I link also to Instagram, which is actually a double killer if I do it this way, because this is the wrong approach. And the content that I type up for that advertisement is specific to the brand, the culture, right? But then the picture is your best meal on a Friday night from that restaurant. And sometimes you might be able to get away with that, guys, but on a consistent basis, probably not so much. Because the content's talking about the brand, which equates to the culture. The culture is attracted to the brand because of the way that brand approaches their marketing strategy, whether it be social media, digital, and so on and so forth. They trust that brand, They like that brand, whether it be the color scheme of the logo or the way they strategize their content on social media. It creates, the brand creates a culture. The culture likes, is attracted to the brand and trusts it. And once the culture gets to that point, that culture becomes your customers for your product. Because like many people tell you in sales, they're not buying your product, they're buying you. They have to like you, the brand, before they buy your product that you're selling, right? Think about it. So if you're lacking sales and you're a salesperson, it has more to do with your strategy on how you represent yourself as the brand and get people to be attracted to the brand, trusting the brand, liking the brand, which in that case is you, before they buy your product, which could be more expensive than your competitor. But since you did that strategy better, you're going to make more sales than your competitor that has a lower price for the same product because they don't know how to strategize their brand themselves. Same thing with the restaurant business. If you mix up content like that, where it's like oil and water doesn't mix, or those two magnets that never stick to each other, they always go like this, like that, something like that, then guess what's going to happen? People are going to be confused, or they're not going to be as attracted to your social strategy or marketing strategy that's trying to get them to come through your doors. Your culture is going to be weak because your brand is not very strong. And if your brand is not strong based on your poor strategy, people are not going to be attracted to it. They're not going to trust it. Therefore, they're not going to become a part of your culture. Therefore, they're then not going to become new customers. They're not going to like the brand. Therefore, they're not going to buy the product. It could be like this in any industry. Restaurant, culinary. You could be your own brand selling something, kind of like myself. I am my brand. Your restaurant gone social is my brand, is Gennaro's brand. The way I represent that brand allows people to then become a culture to that brand. Those people become the brand's culture because they like the brand. They are attracted to the brand. They trust the brand for one reason or another. Then, once they like the brand, they're at the very least interested in the product and will more than likely eventually buy that product or service. So guys, I really hope this video today has helped, especially if you're a restaurant owner, executive chef, restaurant manager, or some form of an entrepreneur in the restaurant and culinary industry. This is definitely one of the ways that you can help to grow and increase growth within your restaurant and or culinary business in 2019. I'm going to continue to release content like this that can help you create better strategies and know the differences between things, so that way you're not mixing that oil with that water, right? And your brand becomes stronger. People are then more attracted to your brand, and those people become the culture of your brand, and eventually your customers. They like the brand, they buy the service. And I'm hoping that you're liking the brand that you're seeing, and as a result, might want to look into my services as well. Got a little salesy on you there for about 3 seconds. But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys had a great week this week, and I really hope I've provided some value for you if you're in the restaurant business or if you're just an entrepreneur. If you're looking to collaborate, please let me know. You can click on one of my social links in the description section below. Contact me via my email, which will also be in the comment section below. Again, if you're watching this on IGTV, thank you guys. Please engage, like, share, and all that good stuff. If you're watching again from YouTube, please like this video, share this video, share my channel with your loved ones and friends as well. Please click subscribe and the bell icon. And again, I will be releasing more content to help restaurant owners and entrepreneurs and just business entrepreneurs in general that will help to grow your brand and increase your business, improve the quality of your brand, which will grow your culture, and then turn that culture into new customers and grow your business transparently and doing it the right way in 2019. Have a safe weekend, guys. God bless.